Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dead Unicorn, the tabletop role-playing game club. My name is Corey. I'm here with James, Tarek, Sasha, and Crystal, and we're playing Shadow Empire. It's our Legend of the Five Rings live play, actual play. I don't know what they call it anymore.
Call it whatever you want that's accurate. Those are both true.
So, if you're watching this, we have a slight problem. Our subscription for Wirecast is coming up. It's about $400. So if you enjoy these live streams, please donate some money during this. We're going to put a goal for this, and we're going to say if anybody can give us $2, you can give any character you name gets a void point. Boom.
Ooh.
I've been sitting on 1 out of 5 for quite some time.
There's a
You
ton
have
of
a
ways
void
to...
of 5?
I have a void of 5.
That's ridiculous.
You need to do
It's
meditations.
the main reason when I said Youngso's going to found a Shugenja school after this campaign, Corey just went, okay, sounds good.
It would be impressive for a courtier
Non-Shugenja.
to found a Shugenja school.
So $2. $2 will give somebody a void point. That's it for right now. That's all you need, and we'll go from there. If somebody gives us $2, we'll make another goal, a different goal.
Can they do it on any platform?
Yeah, on
YouTube,
any platform.
Twitch. Are you going to count bits too?
And
What?
Becca is moderating, I guess.
I am moderating on Twitch.
You are moderating on Twitch. Okay.
Yes, I am on Twitch.
Okay. Because it says Becca's there
You
too.
can have multiple moderators.
Yeah, Becca's also there. No, Becca, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, Tarek will be distracted at times playing the game. You'll be needed then, and for definite.
I have a tool called Chatterino that I bring up, and it shows me any number of channels in Twitch, and then I can have my moderator control panel there so that I can do all the stuff real quick. But it's always good to have extra.
That sounds awful.
Thank you.
He loves multitasking.
The ability to do 3 things terribly at once.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know about terribly. I'm pretty good about multitasking. It's something that I have just always had to do, so my brain is in that mode all the time.
Yeah, I got attention deficit, so it comes by naturally, but I also fully understand if I divide my attention beyond 2, I'm not going to get great at either.
I have the TISM, and I have a feeling that I have some attention deficit problems as well.
Well, there's a lot of points where those 2 things touch each other and intersect.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna take all of our
touching itself.
all our
do we have a
neurodivergencies,
No,
and we're gonna focus them on the game today. or
Focus!
Or the opposite of focus, wherever your neurodivergence is. And we're going to introduce all of our characters. And the thing I want to know about your character is, what is your character's favorite pastime activity? What do they like to do for fun or when they go out? What's their pastime? And we're going to start with Matt because he showed up late and he's got to introduce his character now.
Oh, we do have a Matt.
Yes, of course, I showed up. Fashionably late as always, as a crane will do. All right. So, I mean, man, would have taken me some time to kind of think of it because, you know what? It would, for everyone else, it would be kind of boring, considering that he has to immaculately, train his body to the point to where it's resplendent for all to gaze upon. I mean, I would say, like, during most of his free time, work on his kata, work out, and relax, have some tea, write a little bit of poetry, and what else?
What's your passion?
His passion? I don't know if you guys can still see me, but unfortunately my computer went nuts. Give me a second.
No, your screen's gone black, but we can still hear you.
Yeah, just keep talking.
Maybe
he can't hear me.
While dealing with
Mac,
the
are you there?
weirdness.
Nope.
He did. He's dead.
He did.
I volunteered to talk about Young So while we wait for him to come back.
All right, go.
I play Ide Young So, the tiny spy and tank of our group, who is often naive on the courtier aspects of things. He's currently getting his head cut open and bits dug out. And what his preferred pastime instead of that is, well, like Otis Redding said, sit on the dock, have a bottle of sake for him to drink, and play his horsehead fiddle as he watches the ships and tide roll in.
All right, who's next?
I'll toss it over to Tarek since he showed up after I did.
Hello, my name is Tarek. I play Shishiro Kuranagi, your friendly neighborhood scorpion, who is totally not about to start a drug empire that extends far past the boundaries of the city and into the broader empire at large. And as far as her favorite things to do would be pranking Doji Daisuke and stealing his secrets right from under him. And spreading them to the rest of the party in the most embarrassing fashions possible.
I imagine that Kuranagi like dips the tips of her little fingers right here, like these digits, in paint, and then makes little paw prints all over the walls in Daisuke's room every once in a while.
Yeah, or his
just
clothing.
to give him a stroke when he wakes up.
Or his clothing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On clothes, like walls, on his
do it if
face.
it's his clothes.
Yeah, definitely on his clothes. Definitely little bits of ink, making little paw prints on his kimono.
And then it's like, I guess you attracted a tanuki.
Yep. Totally not me.
Did any of you ever, when you were a kid, make baby footprints by like curling your fist up and then using the side of your hand to make the footprint and then putting little toe prints?
Never have, but I know what you're talking
I was
about. I've
never
seen
a
that
baby.
online.
No, but having slight hyper flexibility, I used to freak out typing
Kuranagi
teachers.
would put baby footprints on Daisuke's wall, like human baby footprints.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and pass it off to my character's old flame, Mojisora.
Hello, I'm Crystal. I play Moshi Sora, everybody's favorite fire Shugenja, who is beloved by all but a total lesbian. And let's see. Sora's favorite things to do in her free time are to read, to write down unique stories, so complete fiction, and to just talk with people in general. She really likes escapism and to get out of what the real world is like.
Yeah. She's
Same,
got
girl.
to get out of this land of magic and dragons and get
I
yourself to a
know.
world of...
She wants a world where
Feudalism
there are
isn't as-
laws of physics that bind everything down. So everything is far more predictable.
Sora plays taxes and humans in her
Yes.
free time.
She plays Death and Taxes.
The role-playing
It's her
game.
favorite RPG. Okay, Naurin, what are you up to?
I think Naurin plays Death and Taxes with her in her spare time. I think Naurin's probably the dungeon master, and is part of the reason why people say that game isn't fun, because she does the whole like delivery very monotone, and you're just like, how are you enjoying this? Shut up.
Yeah, this is the best part.
It's the best part.
Just
Exactly.
going over tax code policies.
Yeah, reading from a law book, describing all the ways you're getting cited.
Yeah.
I think that Naren's favorite pastime is watching like animals, not petting them or having to deal
Just
with
looking
them.
at
Just
them.
looking at them from a distance. Like she doesn't want cleanup or anything involved, which is why she's kind of wary around Bobo. Doesn't want the responsibility. But I do imagine she just kind of stares vacantly out in the yard when Bobo is doing his thing, like digging and being a general nuisance, and is like, that is a dog. That's an interesting dog over there. It's doing dog things. You know what I mean? I imagine she crosses through a forest and sees a deer and they just make eye contact, and Naren's like, that is a deer. Nice deer. You know what I mean? Like, and she's like, yes, this fills my heart with something. I don't know what it is. But
And I
something.
don't like it.
And I don't like it, but I can't help it. You know what I mean? Exactly. Hi, I'm Sasha. I play Bayushi Naren. She's the party's resident attack dog, aka fucking Bayushi Death Dealer Duelist. She is a aggressive bisexual, because, you know, someone in the party has to like men, unfortunately. Out of all of us.
You know, I never planned for Sora to be a lesbian, but as soon as we
happened.
had that scene where my mom was like, oh, how did you like so-and-so? And I was like, who? I
You were
figured
like, I see you,
that was
Sora.
the turning point where I just had to go all in on my character.
And completely crushed both poor Young So and Doji Daisuke's hearts.
I think she crushed that.
Daisuke didn't have his eggs in that basket.
The Kikita, who really liked her, I think, was the one who had the most heartbreak in that deal.
Yeah, at least for Young So, he could comfort himself by going, his closest friend still has a chance.
I've gotten distracted by lesbianism. I don't remember where I was anymore, so I'm gonna pass
That
it off
happens.
to. Did everybody go?
Everybody went.
Yep.
Then I guess I'm passing it back to the game master.
Okay. I would like to draw everybody's attention to this poll on the screen. So every week we also do a poll where the winner gets to
poll.
succeed at a... Yeah, it's a character poll. Gets to succeed at any one role. And this week's winner, with 31% of the vote, is Moshi Sora.
You love me.
So, congratulations, and check out our community page for all sorts of polls, including your favorite characters from our live streams, and also just there's lots of general L5R polls that are kind of wacky and fun, and also just regular RPG stuff now. I put RPG polls in there, like what's your favorite edition of a game and things like that. It's all fun. We have fun around here. People should come. Huh?
Nothing, just the way you said that. We have fun around here.
We do, little kid. Come into our van.
We have fun.
We have
I'm not being threatened to say that. We have fun, I promise.
All right. I was gonna change it up to the next day, but I was told that Naren has something that
Something she might want to do before bedtime.
That's right.
Yes. Oh God, I totally didn't prepare for this.
There is no preparation.
Oh God, here we go. What did I write down? Okay. Yes. Naren would like to try to find Kiru Sobe as well before bedtime.
Okay. You find him with large sheets of paper and a large brush, and he is like writing big
The most enormous calligraphy ever. Yes.
exactly.
What's up with that? Is that like is that normal or is this abnormal? Because I know like death haikus are a thing, but I wasn't aware you did them with a cartoonishly sized like brush. Is that what's happening?
Oh my god.
Sometimes this is done for like big signs and things. Calligraphy is an art form, and he is practicing it. Or maybe he's writing something. Do you want to see what he's writing?
Yeah, I kind of turned my head a little.
He is creating a welcome banner for the Winter Festival that is happening in a couple days.
Is that so? Naren will kind of clear her throat and say, excuse me, Kara-san.
Ah. Naren-san, please. Come in. Let me put this away. And he'll put his brush up on a giant holder, I guess. I don't know. I don't know exactly how they make these giant signs or use their giant brushes, but I know that it happens and they do this.
Can I ask what you've been working on?
He says, "Oh, the Winter Festival is coming up, and I wanted to make sure that I had my mark on it one last time."
I see. Did you used to help host them?
Of course. Every year. The end of Winter Festival is a city tradition, and I hope it is a good one this year. I know there's a war looming and everybody is feeling it in the pit of their stomach. What is going to happen soon is anything but joyous. But having this Winter Festival happen, nonetheless, I think is important for the city.
I'll have to take your word for it. I certainly trust your judgment in such matters.
Anyways,
How many years, may I ask, have you been helping to steward this city?
I have been working as Keru Daimyo for a good 20 years now. And I have been using that position to help the city. Though I hope I've been doing some good things before then. But I'm not sure. The Caro have been a rough and tumble group, though we do help take care of this city. It's our city after all.
It's true. It's a shame you don't have more time. Perhaps you could have written a proper memoir about your experiences. I'm sure such knowledge would have been beneficial to Numachiko-san and myself.
Doji Daisuke had said that he is going to write a biography of mine. And maybe a little more of what I have to say and how to do things might help people, especially you, since it seems like your goal is to help the Keru, steward the Keru as well.
Yes. This city has
Keru.
done a lot for us, suffered due to our deficiencies, and seen us through a vast majority of our journey. It felt only right to do something to help give back to the people of this town.
Well, I know it is a small task, insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but perhaps you would like to create a banner as well.
If you do not mind. Perhaps I will take your lead.
And he will help guide you through it if your character has never done something like this before.
Yeah, she has not. She's not all that good at things like calligraphy. Kind of
not on
got
something
that
giant.
very stiff, bushy handwriting. Not very artistic.
Bushi supposed to practice your calligraphy.
What I mean is, she's got sword arm.
Calloused fingers.
Someone's not been reading the Book of Five.
Definitely not. She has a certain
Je ne sais
disadvantages.
quoi.
So he will tell you to relax and lean into the whimsy of the calligraphy since this is for a festival. I would say that you can either use water or void for this. And he will give you skilled assistance.
Okay. We'll give that a shot.
And we will make it a TN2.
Are we doing composition?
Composition. Yes.
Okay, let's try this. TN2, he's gonna give if it's skilled assistance, do I tick up the assistance
You
button or
use
the
a
skills plus?
skill ring.
You click the assistance button, yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah, the
succeed.
click is kind of weird.
Let's see if you can get an opportunity. Oh, you're not going to take that. You're just going to... No
Did
opportunity.
you say I needed an opportunity?
It could be helpful. But
It's too late. I didn't
too late.
think about that. It's fine.
he says that's very competent work. And he will take a knife and he will cut the banner paper. And he will slowly slide it through like a rope, because the end is what's it called, looped.
It's nigh.
Yeah.
The end is nigh.
The end is nigh.
For some reason, I thought he was going to use the rope as a blotter.
And he'll hang it up. And he says it's very, very nice. We can definitely use this. We'll hang this up at the front of the festival grounds.
Well, I appreciate your assistance. Unfortunately, although I am a good bushi, I know little about government or commerce or calligraphy. I can no more put together a treatise to sway clans nor govern a city than I can put together a festival. I'm a rather simple person. I eat well so that I have the strength to wield my blade, and I study the sutras so that I can cleanse my heart after I kill a man. And I've given myself completely to the art of death. And after this shadow war is over, and there are no more wars left for me to fight in, I wonder what I will do then.
Then why do all of this diplomacy that you have been doing for the past week? What's your goal, Narin-san? I have been wondering this myself. You seem to want my family. And while your honor is impeccable and your deeds are great, I have concerns. I've looked into your history because of your ambitions with my family. And I see a lady who ran back to her captors after a long hostage taking as a child. And now it seems that you're disillusioned with them as well. Disillusioned with your own clan. Disillusioned with the Scorpion clan. And now seek to take on the Keru. And I'm wondering, is this so you can shape them into something you desire from the world? Or is it something that you truly want to repair?
How would you react if you found out that the Keru, the family that you chose, the family that you helped to shape, the family that you fought and bled for, was working, colluding, conspiring to take over the Empire? To go against the very principles that we samurai exist to protect.
Our family.
Would you still feel like you could be a part of that? Would you be proud to call yourself a Keru?
Our family, when the Mia was assigned to take over the city of the Rich Frog, because it had been war-torn between the three clans for so many decades, the Emperor sought to hopefully bring peace here by unifying the city under the Mia. The Keru did not see the opportunity that the wise frog did. And he worked hard against the wishes of his own family and against the wishes of the Mia to bring this family into the imperial domain as a vassal family to the Mia. He worked against his clan, or his family, his daimyo. I would think that doing such a thing isn't dishonorable if you truly believe in your clan. And
I love my clan as much as I can anything. But what they are doing, I believe to be wrong.
I think I agree with that. I hope this empire can come to peace and these problems can be resolved. But these problems are bigger than me. Even though my city seems to be at the heart of this entire Shadow War. But I have no choice than to leave it to you.
We started on this journey to save the Empire. And one way or another, we will, or we will die trying, the group of us. And when all is said and done, if I survive it, I will be in the position to make a request of the ruler of this nation, whoever that turns out to be. I had thought that my request would be in service of the city that had done so much for us. I would plan on asking that the Keru be made a minor clan. It's a shame that you will not be around to see it.
That would be a great honor if you could make that happen. I believe if you can do that, then my sacrifice here to unify my family and to have you be part of the leadership of it, all of that would be worth it. Every single part. And whatever my final destination is, I hope that I have done such good deeds that I could be honored in Yomi and I could look down and be proud of the accomplishments we are doing right now.
I have very little desire for power. or for governorship. I am merely trying to do what is right, and that is all I have set out to do since the beginning of our journey.
You
I
said
am not certain that the leadership that I could provide to the Keru would be, nor that the leadership that New Machiko could provide to the Keru would be as as powerful or as meaningful without perhaps the newest wise frog around to guide us.
even if I was here, even if I chose another path, I would have to renounce being Keru. I would be a prisoner in the imperial capital, a prisoner of the Mia family, a person who is without his blood. And I'm not sure I could live that way. What
Unless
job?
I ask the Emperor to make you the leader of the Keru minor clan.
The Karo have already chosen a leader. The Karo have chosen you and Numachiko. And for me to come in, even if you ask the Emperor to do it, if he comes in on high again, like he did with this city and the Mia family giving it over to the Mia, we will be back in the same situation that we worked so hard to solve.
I see the dilemma. I intend to do my best to temper Numachiko's ambitions. And I will strive to bring a level of respectability to the Keru, as I believe you would have done.
He says, I have the utmost faith in you, Naran-san. Please, I beg you to bring honor to my family, to uphold the promises you are making here today. And he gets down on his knees and he puts his head to the ground.
Well, then I swear it will be done.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does Isobe have a family?
Karo Sobe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a wife and a kid.
Numachiko's his niece, right?
Yep,
We met
Numachiko's
his
his
wife
niece.
and kids.
And we met Genda's wife and kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his kids are all
Yes.
adults.
They were asking for opium.
They were asking for drugs.
Drugs!
So I assume Genda, he's older too. He probably has a kid that is in the Mia army that is rather young and new. Probably a
Didn't we
member of the
talk
House
about an
Guard.
option for Isobe to get out of this with Genda's permission? Isn't that
I
the
did write
proposition?
a masterwork, or in this case, Daisuke is writing a masterwork to kind of convince Mia Genda to show leniency to. Excuse me, yeah, Mia.
Make
Mia
a,
Genda.
a government role.
Me?
Who?
Yeah, sure. You're the one asking the question, Tarek. So you can present the idea over to the others.
Government analyze?
Government
theorize?
analyze, government theorize. Both of those will work. I'm putting the
TN?
TN at 2.
Well, you got
Opportunity
to.
can
Just
help
made it.
you. Is that it? Did you?
That's me. I made the TN with 2 opportunities for
Okay.
extra information.
So here's the thing. Mia Genda is losing something huge for the Mia family by doing this. And as such, he needs to have basically his pound of flesh to look strong. If he simply gives this up, even if he wants to give it up, he will look weak in front of all of the other daimyo. So he needs something that makes him look strong while giving this up. At the same time, if Kero Asobe is something that is necessary, Genda can't, order his death because there is a necessary need for this person. Right? So if, like, the Keru decide to revolt for Kero Asobe, maybe that could convince Genda to stop that, to not do it. Though convincing a lot of the Keru who don't really like him because of what he's done might be a hard sell. But maybe if there's something Mia Genda needs, or maybe if there's something the Keru need, like all of these,
like a liaison, like a Hatamoto, who could serve as a go-between between the Mia family and the Keru family, and ensure that everything operating in the city is up to snuff, quote unquote.
that person might be valuable in the city, or even if there is a minor clan that is formed, a permanent Hatamoto
Representative.
in Odo Sanuchi.
Where he would be held,
In high esteem.
but he would be treated in and held in high esteem and allowed to consult on matters of.
Of both Imperial law and Keru law.
There you go.
Just saying, this is a potential avenue here that can help.
I don't know enough about L5R lore to go this deep, so I would really have needed you
This
to.
is why
why-
I provided you
It's
input.
why I offered the roles so you could learn more. And Shisuro Kuranagi wakes up. I just had an epiphany. Do you instantly run out to talk to people, or are you going to save this information?
Guess what she can do? She can she can give me a brain blast.
Yeah,
our bond.
I use my Jimmy Neutron brain to brain blast over the information to
Be like, make him a Hatamoto idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
he can serve as Hatamoto.
and then Naurin gets a brain blast. Some brains with a
Actually,
brain
I
cell
think we
hits
get
the
7
corner
now,
of
so
her.
I think we get 7 now.
You
so
pull out-
in Otosanuchi.
You pull out the scorpion shared brain cell and pull it out of Kuranagi. and
I
give
know
it to-
this
Indian
this
Madness
connection
Network.
is super powerful and like stupid,
It's so
but
fun.
I love it.
It's not
I
actually.
remember, Crystal, we can do that as well, but we
It's
have
just
to
that, like,
know
I
what to
know,
communicate.
but we haven't
we
really
think
had a need
similarly,
yet.
and we can establish what each other are thinking. So that's how it
Yeah,
works.
it's kind of like, let me put myself in this person's shoes for a
And-
second. And
yeah,
think about it
exactly.
from their point of view.
But it is
And that's
really
other-
funny to pretend we have to.
if I was
Yeah.
if I was doing if I could remake this power, I would make it. I don't think it's extremely powerful, but I would be like, spend a void point to make it happen at least.
Yeah.
I agree. It feels
Especially
like Karma
since
got you.
essentially
Remember
it
how-
says you can talk back and forth with each other.
Or-
like you can respond.
Or like every time you use it, you take a strife. If you want to
Yeah.
like
We actually lose strife when
I
we
would
use
say
it.
more than one strife. Yeah.
Which is
but
funny. We actually lose
Since,
strife.
since I'm using it to give you
Go ahead
information,
and lose
I'm
the
going to
strife.
lose the strife.
You can lose 2.
2. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me again what you say.
Your brain blast comes through.
What you're telling me? Make him a Hatamoto in Otosanuchi?
Yeah.
Would I have to...
Genda needs a Hatamoto in Otosanuchi.
Okay. Naren's quiet for a moment as her brain cells are cricketing their little legs together in her noggin. And then she says, perhaps Miyagenda could use a liaison in Otosanuchi. Someone skilled and knowledgeable about the history and government of this soon to hopefully be minor clan. Someone held in high esteem. Someone who can help exert a certain level of Mia influence over the city regardless of its new minor clan status.
A friend who can be trusted.
And someone who he has worked with in the past and who he knows he can trust, who cares for the city. Perhaps as a Hatamoto.
Asobe will take his fingers and rub his mustache for a second, pondering this.
We're all doing it.
But I have the beard for it.
He returns and says, "This is not an offer I can make to Mia Genda."
It's perhaps one I could make.
If I could continue to serve the Keru in a way that would not disrupt the peace of this city, I would happily take it.
Well then, I suppose I will have to go prepare for a meeting with Miya-sama.
Quickly, you'll have to do it quite early in the morning. Time is ticking.
Then I will say my farewells to you now. And she bows.
He will return the normal bow this time. Okay.
Let Daisuke know when you're on your way back.
It's the middle of the night. Sure, Daisuke can run into Naren in the middle of the night as she's walking back to her bedroom. Y'all are in the same area.
Or she can knock on his door as he's writing his manuscript.
No. You had to take a pee break and you walked out of your room and ran into her.
Yeah, I don't know that you're doing that.
Walk out of your room as Kuranagi sneaks into your room to leave paw prints all over your clothing.
Well, I mean, if you actually do that, I can at least get a void point for the uncleanliness.
I was sure it's a joke. So, anyways, you run into her nonetheless in the halls.
Oh, Naurin, you seem to be up quite late. I assume you spoke with Kurosobe?
Yes.
Well, I'm in the middle of writing a manuscript, a biography for him, so that way we can pass down his wisdom, but I still don't quite feel right about him having to take such drastic action to take his own life. I wish to convince him somehow to not have to take that course of action.
He is convinced. I have to make a meeting with Miyagenda in the morning.
Oh, what sort of idea do you have?
Out of nowhere, I got this strange idea.
I simply thought what Kuranagi would do.
Exactly. I was thinking about how Kuranagi would manage this situation, and I suddenly had the idea that perhaps Kurosobe could be a liaison to the Keru in Otosanuchi for Miyagenda. But I would have to convince Miyagenda that this is a beneficial arrangement.
Oh, I wish I had thought of that. That's a wonderful idea. Yes.
I suggest you also take some time to think what
manuscript
Kuranagi would do.
Well, Perhaps I could add that to my my masterwork, and maybe we could both set up a meeting with him to convince me and Genda to, you know, cancel the seppuku. Then
I think it would be wise to have all of us present.
yes, yes.
I will send. I plan on having a servant deliver the request to him. So hopefully before he retires for the evening, so that way he would not be surprised in the morning. So if you'll forgive me, I have to go.
Yes, yes, and I'll be on my way back to continue writing. Thank you for informing me. And Daisuke goes back to his room and continue writing the manuscript as long as it needs to take.
All right.
And Naren will go and she'll find a servant and have them send a message to me again asking if he would be willing to meet with all of us bright and early, bright and shiny.
All right. She says the master. The servant says the master is retired for the evening, but they will get you the message. They will give him the message as soon as possible.
Okay.
I absolutely love the idea of Daisuke trying to think of how Kuronagi would make decisions, and it just cuts to Daisuke in a room with Kuronagi standing behind him, sharpening a knife. He's like, whoa, no, not again.
And him also going, why is it always the word orange I end on?
Why is it always orange at the end of the sentence?
And
I could have sworn it was purple.
Almost nothing rhymes with orange.
Naren would also go and harass the others and tell them to get ready for a meeting if they care to show up about Kiruso.
Okay, you can't find Ide Youngso. He is missing.
Then in that case, I will tell a servant to tell Ide Youngso check for him in the morning.
Okay.
God knows where he is, and then let him know. And actually, she'll be like, "Does anyone know where Ide-san is?"
I believe both Kuronagi and Doji Daisuke were around when I said I was going to the Shinjo shrine and visiting with the
they both know
clan there.
I believe that he went to see the Shinjo's third shrine.
Is that an all-night activity, or should we be concerned?
Depends on if you found anyone interesting over there, I guess.
Okay, good night.
That being said, I did have a very interesting idea I wanted to propose to you.
Yes.
It's a way that we could possibly save Genda and Kurosobe's relationship.
Is this something we're talking about, just the two of us in Naren's room, or is this something where we're talking about? Like...
I imagine you came to Kuronagi to tell her about the meeting, right?
Well, I thought Kuronagi's been camped out in Naren's room.
Yeah.
That's been the
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, I figure.
So either way, it's private.
It's the two of us chilling.
So this is a really interesting idea, and I think that it could probably solve all of our problems.
And that is?
Well, the issue is that Isobe is great friends with Genda, and Genda needs a reason to keep him alive without losing face.
Oh, yes.
So,
I had thought about...
Why don't they get married?
Oh. I took some time to think about what you would have suggested when I was speaking to Kiro Isobe, and that was not the thought that crossed my mind at all, no.
Well, I mean, it would be a bit unorthodox, but I think it could work. After all,
I believe they are both wedded already.
You got the...
I think they both have wives.
Well, but they don't have husbands. I was looking into the legal.
That's how marriage works. There's one wife and one husband, and you gotta have both.
It just made me think of Star Trek Enterprise with the doctor's race where they have like 3 marriages.
Yeah. I was looking into the legality of the situation, and it turns out here in Yoshi-Sano Kanouchi Keru, you technically, it isn't barred legally from having a husband if you're married to a wife. It just hasn't had any opportunities to have been expressed yet. I guess you could also kind of sidestep that if Genda just made him some kind of position and then kept him close at hand.
Let's go for the Hatamoto idea first, and we'll keep the marriage in the back pocket, Naren says dryly.
Right. If anything goes wrong, they can always express their love for each other properly.
Go to sleep. She
Look, I've been struggling to sleep, so
throws a pillow at her.
sue me.
Right in the face. It's very hard.
My stitches popped. Oh.
Stop reading so much Yuri before bed.
But it's so good. Dives into the pillow books like a bunch of
I didn't
owls.
say stop reading them. I said before bed.
Yeah, and Naren's like, turn off that goddamn candle. I'm trying to sleep.
No.
Kuronagi under the blanket reading gay smut
hood over her.
with the little candle and the little candle holder.
Yeah.
And then Kuronagi goes back to bed, tries to ignore the cat eyes staring at him from the shadows.
Exactly.
Crawls into Naren's futon, trembling like a fucking leaf.
They're watching us.
All
I
right,
wish you were Sora, but
Yeah.
you have bigger boobs.
Ide Young-so. Ide Young-so.
Definitely.
You are back in Shinneman Forest. You are walking through the camp of the dead. And as you walk through it, there's the corpse of an infant with a lady with candles on her head hanging over it, extracting the spirit.
What did I miss? What the fuck?
You are then inside a cave with hundreds of ghosts all attacking you. Each one feels like one of the flames of the candles that were on the head of the woman that extracted the soul of the infant.
And the really weird part about this part is I have no memory of that cave.
You are relentlessly beat down by all of these spirits until your body is dead and broken, and you see the woman above you as she takes your soul out too, and then you awake in the body, a brand new body, one that's not your own at all. But you feel as if you are a new person. You are a member of the Torataka family. You are a Falcon. And she is your new lord. You wake up.
I have one brief thought while I'm in that new body, and it's, so this is what it's like to be tall.
Were you short in your previous body, though?
Young so, small
Young-so is
stature.
short.
I know
yeah.
Young-so is short, but whatever you were in the flashback.
Yeah, it was me getting my ass beat.
Oh,
but
okay.
Young so getting his ass beat by the ghosts in the cave.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, I had to go use the bathroom.
Yeah. Only one change of body, and that was into the Falcon, and then I wake up after having the thought. So this is what it's like to be tall.
You got a big bandage around your head. You're not feeling great. Not feeling good at all. You're kind of dizzy. Head hurts.
Did it work?
Oh, you're awake. Here, drink this. You're thirsty. You want to drink it. It tastes like medicine. It probably is medicine.
Which is probably good.
But your head is throbbing a little less after you drink it.
They just gave you willow bark.
Mm-hmm.
That good stuff. By the way, we're getting messages on Twitch from Indexium.
Oh, that's Becca.
That's Becca.
Yeah, she was saying, "Excuse me from the Poly Clan" about the marriage, the multi-marriage, and then she had said earlier, "Imagine your scorpion buddy rickrolling you over the brain cells network."
Oh my gosh! Apparently, you can get like the waveforms from songs printed out on canvases.
Yes.
And I totally had someone bring in "Never Gonna Give You Up"
I don't know
as
if you can see
their
it.
waveform printed on a canvas
Aw.
that they wanted stretched.
This is a waveform thing that Sasha made for me for our anniversary,
Nice.
which is one of my favorite songs. And there's the waveform.
Aw.
And it lights up.
And it has an advertisement for Spotify on it.
Yeah, that just happens to be the service they use for it.
It's not
Sure.
an ad. I like Spotify.
I'm kidding.
Don't be mean to me.
No, don't hurt me.
Spotify is starting to get overrun with AI artists.
I'm sure there's that's just a temporary thing. I'm
Hope
sure.
so.
So, by the
Pandora
way,
blocks all AI artists.
what I heard when I was gone is that Corey implying that the leader of the Scorpion army that was chasing us is now inside of James's body.
No,
Did I hear that
I
right?
love that.
Because I think that's what I heard. I'm really sure that's what I heard. Because he was the baby, and she was sucking the. Okay, I don't want to say it like that. She was extracting
She was
the
sucking
soul
babies.
from the dead baby,
If-
and then putting it into James's body.
If James,
Well, not James's, but
if
Youngso.
Ida Youngso has the soul of a baby inside of him,
A scorpion.
a scorpion baby, but a baby nonetheless,
It's like-
I would love that.
He's like,
That-
I feel a very old soul within you, but you have the soul of a baby.
or since my own wasn't extracted from me except at the end to be put into a falcon body, it's you have an old soul and a new soul. What the hell?
You got a soul, baby, versus
Your soul is both
you got a baby.
35 years old and 6 months old?
Yes, your soul has something old, something new, and something blue.
It's definitely
Something
borrowed.
Well, it's black and purple more.
Okay, you are awake and you can start remembering the things. You can erase your disadvantage about a memory lapse. He
My
says,
head hurts, but it's also clear.
let's see if you can remember if we I'm afraid that your short-term memory might be damaged during the healing process. Can you please tell me everything that I told you last night about the unicorn, where it comes from, and what its abilities are?
He's like, sure, but can you tell me who the hell you are? And how did I get here?
Where's my mommy?
A creature that led Lady Shinjo in the wilderness and was deified and raised to the status of a spirit animal.
That's all you remember.
Out of character? Yeah. In character? Probably not.
Okay. He will say again. You came for me for this information, so I want to make sure that you remember it. The unicorn has a great power to heal people.
Mm.
It was a denizen of
Denizen.
Senkyo, the realm of animals. where one of the main ability of animals are to change their shape. Just like Kitsune trickster spirits, just like Inu spirits, just like the spider spirits that you encountered there. They can all disguise themselves as other things. Yes, it was deified and then raised up into Tengoku as a creature on par with the other Desinons there, like the Kirin.
Your kitty.
So, there was just a little short-term memory damage. I'm glad we cleared that up.
It could be also just the headache that I currently have, though the willow tea is helping.
Did I fix your memory block?
Yes. I remember now trying to defend that coward. Being attacked from behind. Fleeing to a cave with many spirits attacking me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm glad you can remember.
Thank you. Words alone cannot express my gratitude. I owe you.
If you need somebody to escort you back home, we have somebody who can guide you there and make sure you arrive okay.
That would probably be wise. Even if I am feeling better, I did just have my head opened up. So
I would like to say that you should not drink sake for the foreseeable future, probably the next couple days, if not a week. Gain 3 strife.
yeah, you could see it on my face already going, no sake.
No booze. But that's my one pleasure in life.
I mean, it's either the sake or your memories, whichever one you want.
I'll take the booze.
I drink to forget already.
Fair, and as
Does
I
he get
said-
a void if you inverted his
Oh yeah,
his
yeah. Get a void because I
advantage?
inverted your.
You get a void!
You get
now
void
you're at
points.
2 out of 5.
I inverted your advantage to a disadvantage.
That's crazy that you have 5 in void.
I've been building it up as my primary ring for the entire campaign.
I don't have a 5 in anything.
Same.
Yeah, me neither. I have a 4 in fire though.
All
I
the
have
rest
4
of
in
mine are at
water,
3.
here.
All right, you are given some miso.
Oh no, I do. I have a 5 in fire. Yeah.
You are given some miso soup for breakfast. They said they don't want to give you rice because you may not be able to keep it down. So be careful about that.
As I said before we began with this, your words have always been wise.
And they send you on your way.
Miso soup is delicious though.
Okay, everybody can meet back up in the morning to talk about the meeting that they're going to have with Miyagenda. There's going to be a meeting with Miyagenda. You can all be there, but you can all talk about it before you get there. And this is that time.
Okay.
I come
this
walking
is
in right
before we
after
get there.
breakfast, big bandage covering half my head.
Oh, I was gonna go looking for you. You stayed out late last night, huh?
Yeah,
Gotten real drunk.
no. And
No?
in fact, I can't drink for a week.
Wait, why? You love drinking.
Point to the bandage.
Yes.
Did you get in a bar fight? Did they throw you out of the bars?
Kitsune-same got the last of the obsidian out. My memory is restored.
Oh.
Oh, congratulations. I'm so glad for you.
And for a week, I am not allowed to drink sake. I ask you as my friends to comfort me in this troubling time, but also don't let me drink. I will be tempted.
I'll remain vigilant for that.
I'll do my best.
I've never been good at taking things away from people.
Daisuke heavily side-eyes you.
You're the one I earned the technique for taking things from people.
Oh, well, yeah, and like that, yeah. I mean, they call me an enabler.
Well, Kuronagi, we are going to have to invert that job and try not to be enablers this time.
Just an aside, I have a comment from Wargiz who says the funniest thing is that a player that has a 5 in a ring is not the Moshi Sun Sentinel, and it's not the fire ring. Do you have a 5 in your fire ring?
I have a 5 in my fire.
She has a 5 in the fire ring. Yeah, these
He made a whoopsie daisy.
These characters are very experienced now. This is the end of the game, and they're sidling up to rank 6 here real soon.
Yeah, I'm only about
Scooching up on
22
it.
points away if I keep it all in curriculum.
At this point, keeping it in curriculum is the difficult part because there's not a whole lot that's in curriculum that I actually need.
All right, moving on. Everybody's together. You can talk about the thing.
So you can see some bags under Daisuke's eyes, and like you see you see a manuscript. He's like kind of like trembling a little bit. It's like, took me all night to write this, but
Wait.
it's a manuscript for Karu Sobe's biography. Hopefully it will inspire me Agenda to provide him leniency.
I feel like it'll require more than just good feelings and memories to bring the two back together.
That's fair, but Naurin came to me with a really good idea, inspired by your way of thinking, which I think would probably help. But
You talking about the
Apparently, I
marriage?
was incorrect.
oh,
Do go on.
We really ought to get going to this meeting.
Okay.
all right. Well,
I think since I am completely uninformed on this plan, I will merely provide quiet moral support.
This is the time for you to plan for the meeting if you want to plan. If you want to
I
run
am
right in,
mad.
we can do that too, though.
I'm just joking, saying we should not listen to Kuronagi talking about how gay sex will solve all of our problems.
It will, though.
Oh, right, because she was joking about they should marry each other even though they're already both married and
Lesbian sex
whatnot.
solves everything. Daisuke, give me that manuscript. We're going to give it a good scissoring.
Daisuke would look
That's right,
like,
scissor
I
it
never
right
picked
up.
up on this. What?
The idea is that we ought to go and convince Miyagenda that it would be in his best interest to make Karu Sobe liaison to the Karu no Sanuchi instead of just a hostage.
It should be his idea.
Well, we should encourage him to come to it.
Exactly. That he'll need support in the city and in Otosanuchi from whoever takes over the city afterwards. It will be a good idea to not leave someone like the Lion in charge of the city or deciding who gets to be representative of the city in Otosanuchi. So might as well have someone that he knows and trusts in that position, and that person would be valuable enough that you couldn't possibly get away with ordering his seppuku.
And perhaps it will also lessen the sting of allowing him to remain alive if he were to learn that I intend on doing everything I can to make the Karu a minor clan. If that was the case, the Mia would lose control over the city and over the Karu already. So it would have made little difference the way things turned out in the meeting. Perhaps this way he can feel like he is gaining something rather than losing something.
I think that is a good approach. We need someone to deliver this idea subtly so that it doesn't seem like we're pushing this on him.
Well, as you are the master of subtlety, I propose you take the lead on such a negotiation.
Me?
Yes, and I can be my usual pleasant self.
Oh, but I haven't been involved in any of these discussions myself.
Well, it's a good thing you have time to get up to speed now.
I mean,
Kuranagi, I'm not very good at requesting, as you're well aware. I tend to tell people what I want very...
I see the prospect of becoming a daimyo is really getting to your head already, huh, Naran-san?
Don't make me smack you.
Who has a government of 2? Anybody?
Only a one.
I
So far.
could spend the XP for it.
Nope, I have one.
I only have one.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one too.
I intend to have Naran start taking government, obviously. That will be a thing that I now need to have her do. But as of right now, it's only a 1.
Okay, never mind then.
I'll be sure to do that after this.
I have a
game.
feeling that this sort of thing would need proper socialization, and it would need to come from the right person. I have nothing to do with this engagement as it stands, and no say-so in the development of it.
Look, I intend to be the one positing the majority of these ideas. I just need you to back me up like you always do.
Oh, well, that you can be assured of.
I am not known for being a subtle voice of reason. If that is what we're looking for here, I will need you to be the one to provide that.
Oh, I don't know.
Naran-san, don't sell yourself too short. Gesture to my bandaged head. You are more subtle than a brick.
I don't get it. Can you explain?
Yes, people have rumors and jokes about people who can't be subtle by saying they are as subtle as a brick upside the head. You're more subtle than that.
I'm unfamiliar with these bricks. Must be a Gaijin thing.
Cobblestones. The blocks
Oh, she is
used
a
to
bit
build
of lunch and
houses
sweets.
in some cases that you've seen peasants use made of mud that has been fired in an oven.
I see.
I am going to ask everybody to make a government Earth roll at TN3.
TN3?
TN3.
Government.
I'm going to say this. There is a logical flaw
In our plan?
in your plan, but none of you can see it.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna spend
I'm
a
not going to
voice.
let it come easily, but I do want to give you a chance to notice it.
Did you roll air, Tarek?
No, I haven't even rolled yet.
Oh, that was for your previous check. I was like, what?
Because Earth is reason. So that can help you find
Yeah,
logical
look,
My
flaws.
roll.
You need my auto success. I got
So
all
many
3.
strife. But that makes sense.
Of course, Kuranagi gets it.
Let's see.
Youngso got it with a bonus success and 2 opportunity.
Wow, look at all of that. Okay.
Yeah, and it started from 1 exploder.
It looks like everybody
right.
got it.
Wow.
Okay.
I am
Here's-
surprised pleasantly.
Here is the logical flaw. You want Karosobe to be a liaison for the Mia, between the Mia and the Keru, because you plan to make the Keru a minor family. Or not a
Yes.
minor family, but minor clan. Mia Genda, as the Mia family, has dominion over the city of the Rich Frog. Right? Right now, it's technically in the Lions, but you want to give the city back to the Mia, I believe is the plan.
Basically.
If the Keru become the Frog Clan, what would their lands be?
I don't know how this works with minor clans. Are they typically given an area of land, or are they typically given like a city or some measure?
They are given a land, and yeah, they're given something like a piece of land where they kind of
it's not always the best land, and it's carved out of other people's territory most of the time.
Right, so it could be this area in the borderlands between.
If
Lion
it's the city of the Rich Frog, which is their namesake, and you would think that would be their lands, then you are taking the lands of the Mia family by doing this.
Mm-hmm. Is it technically Mia lands? I thought it was still technically lion.
It's an imperial holding. The city
is. Holding.
The lands around it are lion, unicorn, and dragon.
Mm-hmm.
But it is considered an imperial holding.
Let me tell you a little bit about the history of the city, because it is at the crossroads between unicorn, lion, and dragon. It has been it has changed hands over the millennia between those three clans, between the Kirin clan, the dragon, and the lion when they were around. Then when the Kirin left, between the lion and the dragon. And now that the unicorn have arrived again, they have started. They had warred again to carve up this city. To keep this city from its constant warfare state, the emperor at the time had said it is now an imperial holding. None of you can have it because we need the city for the stable trade that it has, and gave it to the stewardship of the Mia, who are an imperial family, and that they can steward imperial lands. That's it. Yes, James.
I would like to use my 2 opportunity to suddenly recall an important piece of information not directly related to our current task. At your discretion, I may also establish a small preparatory action I took, such as bringing along a common useful item that might be good to bring to the agenda.
Sure.
The deed to the city.
How did you get
It's got to
that?
be a common item. But something I could probably bring as a gift for him at the beginning of the meeting.
Recall an important piece of information. The opium should be back on the market, which means ostensibly
You can bring in some drugs.
The Boseki might be out of their what's it called? Withdrawal state, and could possibly just bring you the guy that you need,
Rishi
Rishi Kumar.
So
After our meeting now, and I need to speak with you as in your position as Numachiko's fiance.
What a compromising position.
I wouldn't say so. Anyway, even though the city is an imperial holding, the Mia are currently being shafted by the Gizoku because the Gizoku
The
are subverting.
they're trying to put a lion in charge of the city instead.
Yeah, they're also subverting. Not just that. I'm not even talking about the city, because the Mia were like the messengers for the emperor. And we learned that they are no longer in charge of the emperor's correspondence. They no longer have a direct line to the emperor. And that someone from the Gozoku was doing that. And we learned that like an act or 2 ago. That the Mia were like being circumvented in their role as imperials.
Yeah, like it kind of seems like basically the emperor doesn't even have a say anymore, and that it's just all of these people who are claiming that they have the right.
That's exactly correct.
Or, yeah. And so perhaps we might be able to remind him that our goals are ultimately aligned and that we intend to, like, remove the Gazoku, which are, a threat to Mia power, as well. But I don't know if that's enough. It's just something that I was thinking about. Because he knows that we're already planning on doing that. So I don't know how we can negotiate with something that he knows we're already planning on doing. Other than that, there's just the small matter of he's already losing the city. Like, the Mia are already losing power over the city.
I mean, if we're trying to convince Miyagenda that Karasobe will still be useful to the Mia, and we establish Karasobe as the liaison between him and the city itself. If we make it a minor clan and give the clan the territory of City of the Rich Frog, they would still in a way be able to control the city without having to give it to the other major clans that were contesting the
They wouldn't be able to control the city, but we can try to spin it to him that by having the agenda, we could try to spin it that, this is going to happen and you're going to lose the city, but if you allow Keru Usobe to live and remain as an attaché between the Mia and the Keru, then you can still exert a measure of influence over the city, even though it won't be your territory anymore.
Also,
But I don't know if that's going to be good enough. That's just how I was planning on approaching it.
Also, a newly established minor clan needs some form of imperial backing. What better way than an alliance between the Mia and the Keru through Isobe?
That's true. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. And it would also
keep seem like you're doing him a favor by asking for this.
Mm-hmm.
And it would also keep the territory from being contested by the other three major clans.
Because the Keru will need the Mia's backing.
And that it will be Keru-owned territory, so it would be much easier territory to control at that point as well for the Mia, because they're not going to have a bunch of clans pissing all over each other for it all the time. They just have to contend with the Keru. And the Mia would be a strong force to protect the Keru and provide from these other three clans encroaching on the Keru territory.
Mm-hmm.
At that point. And so the Keru would rely very heavily on the Mia's support. And as such, a very beneficial arrangement could be derived where the Mia no longer have responsibility for the city, but are still benefiting from its wealth.
As a suggestion of way to approach, Naurin asks for his backing of making the Keru a minor clan once things enter and the City of the Rich Frog over. And then we'll need a good liaison that you trust. Can you think of anyone?
Okay, that's a good point. I hope I remember all of this. Do feel free to remind me if I miss something, because I'm very tired. It's very late.
If we phrase it as we're asking this as a favor from him, that means that it's even more him being in a strong position because he is granting it as a favor to another instead of for his own personal reasons.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We already know that these two are friends, so it should make it easier for him to agree.
Yeah. Okay, I think we are good to go, right?
All right.
So.
Our Super Gold chat has ended. I would like to put down another Super Gold chat. We didn't get anything.
I don't know what that is.
It's
So
a
we
aspect on
need-
YouTube that says once this threshold has been hit, something happens.
Yeah, we need money for our Wirecast,
Yep.
and super goals are how you do, or super chats are how you do that. So we can make a goal and say, hey, if you give us this money, we will give you a cool benefit for that. And you know what? How about if somebody gives us a super chat, we will reveal one secret about our characters. How does that sound, guys? Is that good? Yes,
down.
no? You can say no if you want.
Okay.
Or they could ask the question to direct which secrets they want.
Yeah. One
Juicy.
secret of a character or the game master.
Ooh,
Oh, if it's the game master personally, you can ask any weird sex question. You heard it here first, folks.
Start
You
goal.
have to answer.
Do remember, details of answer are constrained by the TOS.
You can get creative.
Okay.
No
New
fair,
goal has
that's
started.
a twofer.
Better bang for your buck, quite literally.
What do deer have to do with anything?
I don't know,
What kind of answer is that, Doe?
but they definitely like hammers.
So you guys go to the courtroom where everyone has pillows to sit on. And which pillow is each person going to sit on?
I'll try to remember what pillow was assigned to me when we went to our special meeting at the little teacher's.
So apparently this looks like to be a very professional meeting.
So
Because it's-
I think Daisuke has the highest, either the highest status of all of us, or is tied
Oh,
with the highest
yeah, I'm
status.
sure he has highest
I
But
status.
he has a title, and since he has a title, he is higher. He would be first, technically.
I don't
Uh,
know that.
that is how it is. I looked it up.
Each of you have to sit according to your status.
Yes, and
I
then the rest,
probably
I think,
have
of
the
everyone else
second
would just be
lowest
by
of us.
status, and then I would be last as a Ronin.
Yeah.
Let's see. I do have a status of 36.
Yeah, so
I have the highest status.
you have the highest status.
Jeez.
You have higher than 36.
I have a 38.
Okay.
Oh,
I
how'd you
would've
get it to that
did
high?
I would have thought that Daisuke had a higher status than that.
Yeah.
I guess his
Master
his
Artisan.
title just mostly gave him glory.
Glory.
Yeah, just glory instead of
okay.
like
He
your
was
status.
tied for status. He would sit first because he has a title. But if Kuronagi has a higher status, then she sits first.
You
I
have more,
could use regal bearing to make my
What, just
status
to
like
show me up?
seem
Yes.
So-
at 10 points higher.
When else is he going to use it?
yeah,
Yeah.
you can use that right now to take his
Command or
I'll
performance
take the
water
head.
Uh,
check.
You can take Shisoro Kuronagi's seat if you want with that.
What a jerk.
So that happens. You
My
get
So,
status is only
who
a
has the highest
31.
vigilance?
Plus, I have the bandages and such on me, so I'm probably very
I think-
fine with being further back.
vigilance is 4 if you have to make a roll for this.
I have a 4.
Yeah. And if you do anything that would call your status into question, any character may resist a TN4 sentiment check, 2 to earth and 5 to fire,
What a
to determine
confusing
your
ass
actual
rule.
status attribute. This effect persists until the end of the scene. Let's see, chooses a character in the scene to learn their status is higher and lower
What do
than yours.
you have to do to activate the technique?
Okay, activation as a scheme action, you may make a command water or a performance water check targeting any number of characters in the scene. The TN of this check is equal to the highest vigilance amongst your targets.
So 4.
So you have to make a TN4 check to fool
Convince
everybody.
all of us and potentially me again.
Everyone in
you
the
fail,
room.
Me Agenda sees through your
Bullshit
perception.
and is like, this is unprofessional.
Yeah.
But your status is only 36?
Yeah, I know. That's
Status
I know what
doesn't
to say
really
about
change
You don't
throughout
have-
the game. Once you get
Yeah,
it at
unless
the
you
beginning,
have
that's
title.
basically
I don't know
it.
how you
Yeah, it
got
doesn't
3
much.
extra points of status because I think everybody only got 2 points of status.
I got
except
3
me.
extra points of status from something in the beginning of the game. The
Like,
I think it's my 20 questions or my.
I didn't gain
I think it was
anything
Heritage,
extra,
actually.
and
It
I'm
is
at
Heritage.
35 because I'm only a minor clan.
I actually
35 is
lost.
actually average samurai.
Yeah, James is less status than you because he's a vassal family.
Yeah, because it's the hidden Hatoru,
what's your status?
31.
You're still higher than me.
I'm at a
I lost.
38.
Filthy Ronin. Which is really funny that the future head of the Karu is sitting at the end of the fucking table.
Well, they're
If I
a
had been
Ronin
true
family.
Ide,
Ronin technically have no status, so you got something.
I'm on Musha Shuyo, okay? Eat my
If-
ass.
if I had been true Ide, I would have had a
Technically.
35.
Yes.
Make your roll.
all right. 1 second.
What are you doing? You said you're gonna do it. Do
Dice
it.
game, roll
Yes,
dice!
yes. I heard ya. I heard ya. So difficulty 4. All right, let's do it.
Performance or
Uh-oh.
something.
You can take a strife to reroll one of those ring die if you want, but you gotta add the strife.
Or I can spend a void point and invert your goddamn affect of
Or
harmlessness.
maybe you have
You
a...
can't
I don't
do
have a
advantage.
void point, unfortunately. I'm
Advantage.
zeroed out. But I could use my rivalry to get one of the ring dice to be re-rolled. So I'll do a re-roll then. And I will take a strike for it. Yep. That didn't help at all. Alright, well, I'm going to have
No,
to...
hope
sign
the
in.
exploder works then.
Naren giving you the bombastic side eye right now as you're trying to shuffle into Kurnagi's seat.
Oh my god, thank you.
Why do you
I made it!
I'm going to make you suffer for this.
Why?
Do you want to
You gotta
resist?
roll. You can roll to resist because him taking your seat is immediately calling his status into question.
True.
So you can try to resist
Resist
it to be
what?
like, "You bastard! That's my chair."
I mean, it doesn't have to be your chair. It could be someone else's.
No, it's my chair.
It is
by
her chair.
right.
So make a sentiment check. TN4.
Sentiment what?
What are you gonna
Well, if
use?
it makes you angry, it might be fire, and it'll be a TN5.
Don't listen to him. Just tell me what you would use.
TN air.
Air 4.
Trick.
TN4.
Trick.
Got it.
Oh,
Got
shit.
it.
Nice.
Kuronagi, how dare you?
Get out of here with your bullshit.
The thing is that you know he's artificially raising his status, but nobody else knows. So you can make a stink about it
So
if
you
you
can be
want.
like, No, excuse me, Daisuke. I'm pretty sure this is my seat.
I am unsure why you would be sitting in this seat. That clearly has my name on it. Perhaps you need my glasses more than I do. Now get back to the end of the line.
Yeah, Naren's moving up in the world.
No, I'm
chairs.
gonna hold on to this information and use it when it's information critical to
Right.
ruin Daisuke's day.
Okay. Then everybody sits like this. Daisuke, Kuronagi, Sora, Youngso, Naren. Members of the Mia household file in with the Mia house guard first. And then, let's see here. Where are the other... Where did I put the other... I only have 2 people in the Mia family. I knew I had more Mia than just that. Where did I put them? Oh my goodness. I've lost my NPC sheets for the other Mia.
Kuronagi, do
You've
you have
lost
kittens?
your men.
I've lost.
Do I
Well,
have
some of the
what?
other family members from the Mia come out and Mia Genda. The others aren't important. Don't worry about them. I'll have to look them up in my notes later and put them back into this into the VTT. Mia Genda says, he comes down, he sits in the main seat, and he says, I am concerned about this meeting that you've asked for in such short notice. You have been fine guests here. I have been watching you closely and seeing what you've done in the city. And though not everything has been as perfect as a guest could be, your intentions have been very honorable. So I am proud to host this meeting between us. Please,
It is truly an honor for us to be here with you.
Doji Daisuke, what is the serious matter that we are to discuss today?
Yes, Doji-san.
BRB bio break.
All right. So, now this is going to be out of character, and we intend to have this meeting to, like, prevent the seppuku of.
You're not saying that.
Right? What?
Yeah,
not
do
saying
not
that.
say that.
Do not say that. Okay. All right. Man, I wish I had better social know-how. to
You wanted the
roleplay
first
this.
seat. You
Huh?
wanted that first seat. You got it.
If only you would have let me have my seat.
Yeah, because at this point you're gonna need to
Leave the
bow
conversation.
out or and lose a little bit of face to pass the conversation to either Kuronagi or the Stinky Ronin at the end of the table.
Damn.
You can definitely say though that we are here to help prevent the seppuku. That's fine.
Except we had a whole meeting about how we shouldn't do that less than 10 minutes ago.
Well,
And-
I mean, not exactly. It was just that there was more to it than that.
Mia Genda, upon hearing this,
Oh, we haven't said anything.
make a
like-
courtesy roll. Make a courtesy roll not to say that, because that is what you said, and I will allow you to go back.
I
on
said
it.
out of character, but
No. Well,
all right. If you
no,
want
other
me
people
to-
kibitzed on it, and it was. I didn't consider this a role play thing. I considered this is what my character says. So you did say your character did want to say something about that. You did want him to do that, but you can decide to. You can pull that back by doing a. I'm gonna say a.
Courtesy?
Yeah, it's going to be courtesy. And you can either do a earth. I don't think it's trick at all.
No,
Okay.
I mean, depending on what you're looking at.
Or enlighten.
Enlighten. Okay.
Void or earth.
Okay.
I just
so
felt like
either
you were
way would work
basically
for me.
saying he's
because I
going
have-
back on what we just did. So,
So-
I was like, oh, maybe that should be a trick roll.
Earth is reason and recall, so you know not to do that. Void is to sense or be enlightened not to do that.
Okay, so I would say reason and recall. So,
So-
Earth TN2.
Sure, TN2, yeah.
Okay.
Just like on on a battle board, if we were doing this in combat and you made a mistake in the combat because you weren't paying attention, this is the same thing here.
What is a battle board?
Like a battle map.
Okay, I could
More
still
portable.
call upon my rivalry to do a reroll, right?
You
Yeah.
get a strike though every time.
You have to take a strife every time.
Yeah, I know.
What is a battle board? Yeah, battle map. That's what I meant.
Okay, so I'm gonna reroll a skill die.
That's why I said
So it's not a special thing.
a battle board is like a battle map, but more portable.
Okay, it looks like Doji Daisuke has made his roll. You
He
can
manages to bite his tongue.
change what you're going to say to something else. Hello, Yellow Belt. Glad you're here. Yeah, we use Foundry every time.
It's a great program.
And it's the L5R plugin for Foundry is absolutely free.
And it's pretty great.
You have to type in all of the techniques yourself, though. That's
Yes, you have to. If you're gonna make a compendium, you have to fill it out
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. Pain in
And
the butt.
for
But
others,
there's
No,
worse.
yours pulls since y'all put it in. If you go under the right area in the compendium, it pulls all the information over
yeah.
with it.
It'll have all of the names for all the techniques, just not what they do, and it does all the dice rolling really well.
Yeah, they used to say what they
Once
did,
you-
but they don't anymore.
Once you get used to the dice roller, the dice roller can be weird at first, but then dice rolling in L5R is also just freaking weird.
Hey,
and if
Crystal,
you've been watching this campaign from the start, you'll see how the Foundry also has so many different little elements of like noises in different places, different lighting, different seasons, all kinds of things you can do with the map.
Oh yeah, the sound
Or you
effects
can
are
go
great.
back and watch one of my Cyberpunk campaigns that I ran on the channel and see me using it extremely simply.
hey Crystal, if you go to the compendium and you click on the little box that says Shadow Empire, that has all the techniques in it and like items, weapons, titles, like everything. If you use the techniques from that little section, it has all the words in it.
Yeah, the item section. Use the one in the item section, not in the one in
Oh
the compendium
No,
section.
not the one in the item section. The one in
No,
the
it's just you have to go
Empires.
all the way
Oh.
down to where it specifically says Shadow Empire.
Yes, that one
Yeah.
too. So I made
That
I
one-
made my own compendium and the thing in the items. So there's two places to pull them from. They both have the descriptions, but the one in just the
No, if you just go into the compendium and then you pull out whatever techniques there are, there's no information for those techniques.
yeah, if you just go into the regular compendium.
Yeah, but he's saying if you go into the compendium and instead of going into those, you scroll all the way down and select Shadow,
Shadow
Empire,
Empire.
at the bottom.
I
And
have
all-
painstakingly
every
done
stuff
that. Yes. But also
Anxiety, everything.
I also duplicated that and put it in the items tab too under L5R system. And you can grab the techniques from there as well. I've done several ways to get it. The problem is when I updated all of the techniques, when there was an update for new books and stuff, it would overwrite all of the hard work I did.
Yeah,
So I had to create my own compendium.
yeah, which I think works really well. Having it outside of the default structure and not using their default compendium, it has all the information that you need.
Well, okay,
and it
now
will
that I
save-
know that's a thing, that's great.
Yeah,
I did say this long ago.
yeah, it's saved me so much time because I am so anal retentive that whenever I pull one over that doesn't have it, I literally go and copy paste from the book and format it, and the headache. But having
Yeah, that's what I was
using
doing.
Tori's the new one, it works so good.
Okay. What does Doji Daisuke say?
Discussion.
I will also use the opportunity that I got from the roll to reassure Kuronagi losing 2 strife.
Okay. Kuronagi loses 2 strife.
I'm slightly less pissed.
Daisuke does not lose 2 strife. Kuronagi loses 2 strife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that's nice. That
Okay,
helps.
well,
Ease
man.
tensions.
That's what it does.
And of course, I had to put myself front and center like a dunce.
Please
God.
answer the question.
What is the purpose of this meeting?
What is the purpose of the meeting?
Okay, so out of character, I want to make sure that I I get the consensus of the rest of the cast here to discuss the future of me, or Kero Sobe.
Discuss the future of Kerosobe. You got it. He replies, Kerosobe's future is in his own hands. I have merely given him the roads that he may travel. He has chosen one of those roads. If you wish to change that road, it would be up to Isobe himself to decide differently. But you already know that, don't you?
Is he speaking directly to
He's
Daisuke or
he's
to the
speaking
rest
directly
of us?
to you. So, tell me what I can do for you. What business is it that you have with me? You wanna refresh on the plan?
Yes, that would definitely
Make
help.
a government roll, TN2. Government Earth.
Homie, you should pass the conversation off to someone else at this point instead of
Daisuke will definitely delegate to
All right. Who are you
Someone else.
saying you would like to move the conversation to?
So I think Koronagi would be better prepared, but I think as the future one of the future leaders of the Kero clan, I think Naurin might be a good candidate to speak with about these things. So
because I am kind and I don't want to do something hostile without offering warning. If you pass the conversation off to Kuranagi, she is going to bring up the fact that she is in the wrong seat.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's fair. So I will pass the conversation.
Do that to you.
Yeah, I will pass the conversation to Naurin.
Okay, here's the thing.
The
The further away in status you pass it, the more it's gonna hurt your glory.
Okay, Matt, I put a thing in the chat that is actually intended for you personally. Using our bond, Isobe should be a go-between.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so are you going to move the conversation all the way to Narin?
No, it probably would not be a good idea. I will definitely take Sora's message and relay what we previously discussed. Let's just say that the reason why Daisuke had a little bit of a mental hiccup is because he spent all night writing the manuscript and he's a little frazzled. So we can use that as an explanation. But Sora's presence
You can
reassure.
If Sora knows
reassure.
more, maybe you should give the conversation over to Sora then.
I'm in the middle, third down.
All right, so delegate it to Moshi Sora instead.
If you want.
It'll still be a glory loss, I assume, but it'll be less so than.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Huh?
It's going to be a one times glory loss no matter what. But you can mitigate that by making a courtesy roll equal to the number of people the TN will be equal to the number of people moved down to mitigate this loss.
Skipping.
So Kuranagi, then Moshi Sora.
Is a TN2. Whereas Narin would be a TN4.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
And I do not recommend going to 3 at Youngso. With his bandages and everything, that alone would cause a glory loss.
Okay, so I assume that would be more towards enlightening or
That
not
would definitely
tricky.
be water to try to mitigate for calming, right?
So it's going to
Like charming and
courtesy?
and politely following all of courtesy and etiquette to pass the conversation along to one another.
Yes.
To be like, I have said my piece. I will let my underlings speak now because I am a righteous and kind man.
Charm will work.
My inferiors.
Reason and earth will work. Or
All right,
fire and insight will work.
I will use charm.
Okay.
I am an ally, and I believe in listening to women.
We know he
I will
doesn't.
have Moshi Sora deliver my speech for me.
Well, that's a lot of opportunity. But I made the TN, and I will definitely keep the opportunity that is presented to me here. So,
On the other
you
hand,
see what two I could do with 2
you
opportunities.
did raise the question of what would be the lands of the Keru if they were to become a minor clan, and we never really answered that.
There technically isn't an answer right now, but it
I
would
mean,
be
there really
assumed that
isn't.
this city would probably be it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so I will use those 2 opportunity to provide assistance to Moshi Sora to attempt a check to accomplish something similar.
Okay. Moshisora, when your next social role will have assistance from Doji Daisuke. Doji Daisuke, you will only lose 1 point of glory.
Only 1 point.
Only 1 point of glory, and you won't lose the entire rank.
Yay!
Unless you do this one thing, and that is reveal that Moshisora is a celestial dragon and thus outranks everyone here. And her status would immediately jump to like 5 or 6 or something.
5 or 600.
Sora, transform! Go!
Go, Gadget Sora.
I mean, I do have void points now. But okay,
Just have
what's
Sora
happening?
transform and be like, "You shall not command him to kill himself. I am a dragon and I have spoken. Jiba, jiba, jiba. Bow before my majesty.
Otherwise, I will nibble your toes off. Oh no, not my toes!
All right, it's up to Sora.
Miyasama, we have come to the conclusion that it may be in everybody's best interest if Keru Isobe-sama was permitted to be a go-between between the Miya and the Keru families, as he has spent so much time guiding the people of this city, and we feel that he is most knowledgeable in the inner workings of the city and its people, and would be one of the most fitting people of the Miya clan to interface with the Keru.
I don't know about that. Karo Sobe has been a trusted advisor here, and he has been the daimyo of the Keru. But now that I am losing the Keru, I do not want to technically lose my trusted advisor. That is why I have ordered him to Odo Sanuchi to be the servant of the Miya family, to continue to serve us in whatever way we deem necessary. But as for a liaison between the Keru, the newly formed Keru, whatever they will look like, and this household here, I believe that I have the perfect person in which to speak to right here. Naren. Soon to be Keru Naren. Am I mistaken?
Is this him inviting me to speak?
That's what it seems like.
Sure. You can take that opportunity. You've been named.
I will take the opportunity. That way no one has to make any checks or lose any glory.
And gesture that as well. I would take that the gesture towards you alone. I would take as an invitation for you to speak.
Naren will bow her head and say that I intend to prepare myself suitably to undertake this task as seriously as I approach the art of the sword. And I am aware that you and Keru Asobe have had a positive relationship in the past and that you deem him to be a trusted advisor. As the future leader of the Keru, I am not proud enough. I'm not so proud that I cannot admit that I would benefit from his knowledge, and that the Mia would benefit from your long history together. It would be a boon to have an advisor to myself as well, who is well versed in this land's history and its struggles, in its pride.
You wish for the counsel of Miyasobe, the man who could not keep his family together. And you want me to make sure that he is alive enough for you to have his counsel. How does this benefit the Mia family? What is the Keru willing to give the Mia family in exchange for Keru Asobe's life?
Okay, this might not be the best time to say it, but I can't help it. Naren is she is rather proud and she is rather blunt. So whether or not this is the right opportunity, it's gonna get said now.
Do you remember? Okay, well,
What?
do you remember that he is Imperial?
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm gonna call him a little tiny bitch and step on his balls. I'm just saying that Naren's gonna say it like it is.
Tell
She
me
has a
that's not
bunch
an
of
Naren thing to say,
disadvantages
though.
that say that she's gonna say it like it is.
I'm sure there are some in the Imperial family that would enjoy that, though.
Unless you want to cut in here, I'm gonna tell him that I intend to make the Keru minor family.
Sure. You can. Upon hearing this,
Hold on, I'm offering Tarek the chance to cut me off, but you better make your
How
decision
about
quickly.
this? I'm going to say a few words to you using our bond. It's a new scene.
Yeah.
His idea. Lens and face protected.
I mean, I think that what I'm about to say includes that, but I don't know. I think I made a compelling argument, so I'm going to say it now,
Go ahead.
and then we'll
I'm
see
just
what
trying
happens.
to remind you, those are the things that we.
I know,
we talked
and I
about
think
in-
that what I am writing does broach those
Perfect.
topics, but I don't know how well, because there's no role attached to this. It's just my brain
if,
power.
If Kurenagi was going to interrupt, that's what
Okay.
she'd be interrupting about.
So she's going to say, When all of this is said and done, I intend to ask the Emperor to make the Keru a minor family. This land has been heavily contested and fought over, and is still being fought over even now, and the people here have suffered. We are trying to unite the Keru now, but it will take a strong bond to keep them from fracturing after so many years of infighting. I believe this to be the wisest decision for the stability of the city, and ultimately for the trade that flows through it. However, I am aware that the Mia currently have stewardship over these lands. The Lion are trying to take these lands away by force. The Mia are being circumvented by this Gazoku that we are attempting to stop. And likewise, the city is on the territory of the lion, dragon, and the unicorn. And regardless of the Keru's involvement or the Mia's involvement, they have continued to bicker over who will control these lands even still. This city needs protection, and the Mia could provide that protection. With the Keru firmly united, with the city given to the Keru properly, as the one who is taking responsibility for the Keru family, I wish to have a positive relationship with the Mia. I wish for your blessing to make this request of the Emperor, with a promise of a future partnership with the Mia in our mutual goals to make this land prosper.
He, as you give him your plan, he pulls the fan over his face. Members of his family whisper to him through the fan, or covered by the fan. He nods, he shakes his head, he says something back. There's a long kind of silence in the air before he decides to speak again. You are not one to speak in jest or make idle boasts, yeah. So I will take what you're saying seriously.
I do have famously honest, which means that
I know.
people have heard of me. Yes,
That's why he said those things.
Okay. I'm bringing it up. I wasn't sure if you were just, yeah, I do have.
He'll continue. You feel that you and the Keru are uniquely capable of protecting this city. This city is an extremely valuable and necessary trading port from places in Unicorn, meaning beyond Rokugan, all of the goods that come down through there. And also all of the trade from Phoenix and Dragon territories, Scorpion and Lion territories, to the rest of the Empire via the ocean. Thousands of koku come through these waters every year. And you believe wisely that you could not do it alone. You will need the Mia's guidance on this.
Absolutely.
Our guidance does not come cheaply.
I would not expect so.
We will take, for our protection, 3% of all trade goods, of all trade monies that come through these ports. And for taking this city from us, if that is what happens, you will give us a stipend of 1,000 koku a year for 100 years as payment for this city changing hands. You may speak with your superiors on this arrangement before accepting.
As long as we have the Mia's blessing when we go before the Emperor to make this request, and the backing and support of you, Mia-sama.
I will stay the execution of Kero Sobe until this deal is finalized. This is the decision of the Mia family. He stands up. Everybody should bow.
Absolutely.
And he walks out, and that's the end of the game.
One last.
Who are
little-
my superiors? I am
Your-
unaligned.
Your fiance.
Probably,
Michiko.
yeah, your fiance.
Not my superior, by the way. I am her superior.
That's how a lot of spouses feel.
You
No,
are technically not in
she-
charge of the. You are technically not in charge of the Keru
You're
yet.
not married yet.
Just-
When
just-
you get married,
literally a
you'll be
Ronin,
equals.
and I am still a samurai Ronin.
Just one last line from Young So after Mia Genda leaves, and that is from the bowed position. He reaches out and taps Kuranagi and goes, "Help! I need help getting up."
I'll help him up.
Oh, I can't get up.
All right, 2 experience points.
Whoa! Did I do a good speech, Corey?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Thank
everybody gained 3 honor. Naren can gain 9 honor for all of this.
You said 3 for the rest of us?
Yes.
Naren's also probably the only person who could speak so honestly and with such conviction to Amiya and not piss her pants.
I would have done it differently, but
That's how Naren would
But
do
I
it,
think
okay?
you did it great as Naurin.
Thank you.
Okay, that's game. I know Sasha wants to get out of here quickly, so let's
bed.
wrap it all up. From James, Tarek, Sasha, Crystal, and Matt, my name is Corey. Go roll some dice.